You can't heal it if you don't know what it is. You can't heal it if you can't feel it, if it's buried too deep. And I want to help you with that today. This is Speed Healing with Aila G, where we learn how to stop the struggle and spend more precious time in our power, living bravely and being victim-free. Today is another video expanding on one of my other favorite healing tools for more love for yourself, called writing with your non-dominant hand, this cool therapy technique that I've learned. This is a great way to get at the heart and figure out what's true for you or what you're believing about yourself that you can get out, and then you can clear and you can love and you can heal. So by the end of this video, you'll learn exactly more in depth how to do this awesome journaling technique, and I'll give you a little video demonstration as well and walk you through that as an example. So I'm going to set my timer again. I have a timer limit, 5 minutes to talk about anything I can think of to let myself get inspired and also not ramble too long. So let's get started. Basically, the whole amazing point of journaling with your non-dominant hand is this amazing ability it has to use both hands to cross over to both sides of your brain. It's just surprising to see what comes up for you. You can kind of have a conversation with yourself. It's like a guided inner conversation, and it helps you work through stuff that normally you just trying to sit there and think about it. It wouldn't come to you. But doing it like this, it really helps bring up some amazing things that are deeper in you that you might not even realize are there. I'll start my demonstration. You can see that I just get out a regular journal. I even sometimes get out just a notebook because I might want to throw it away. When you're trying to dig up some stuff inside you, you don't always want to save it, and that is totally okay. So even just a scrap piece of paper, just grab something to write on. I like doing 2 colors of pens. It's fun for me to see the difference, but you don't have to. So just grab a pen and start with your dominant hand, and that connects with your left brain, intellectual, more conscious brain thought. And you just ask a question or say an open-ended statement of whatever is bugging you right now. So the example I'm giving in this video is connecting to my series about how to say no, and that often we feel so guilty around that. And it's good to do an open-ended question. So the question I have is, I am feeling guilty about saying no because... and then I leave it open-ended, and I change hands. I go to my non-dominant hand, which for most of us is our left hand, but not all, you wonderful left-handed people. I love you. So you would just do it differently. You take your non-dominant hand, and I pick a different color here, and I answer the question. And you can see me pause at first a little bit because I'm thinking. Don't think too hard, though. As you're sitting here, just start writing and see what comes out. And for me, I just give an example. This is the first thing that came to my head as I was doing this demonstration. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. And my interpretation by that as I wrote that is sometimes I get confused because I always have good intentions for helping people. And I don't ever want to miss a good opportunity. And I don't want to let down, especially let down my Heavenly Father. I want to be able to listen to my heart, listen to my intuition and to the Spirit, and to know what it is that I'm meant to be doing. I don't want to miss anything. So sometimes I feel guilty because I think I'm choosing the right thing, but I don't know all the time. That's my first answer. And then sometimes if you're wanting to get clarity now, you can ask a different related question. And so my next question with my dominant hand is, I am afraid to say no because... Often fear-based questions like that are really good. And then I take my other non-dominant hand, and again, this connects you to your right brain, more feeling brain, which gets down deeper into your subconscious. And so it brings up answers that your conscious brain wouldn't be aware of. And my answer to this one is a common one for me, that I am afraid of getting in trouble. That's what came up for me this time. From when I was a very young child, I never wanted to let anyone down because that translated to love for me. Often, I would make a mistake. That definitely makes it feel like I'm not being loved at that moment, and it feels horrible. And so that's what came up for me, and that's an example of what you can do with that demonstration of how it looks like. You can definitely see my left hand's not comfortable writing. It's slower. It looks like a child's handwriting. And you can just keep going as short or long as you want. And you don't even have to do question answer. Whoop, there's my bell. You don't have to do question answer. I'll summarize for you now. You can ask a question and you can keep writing as many things that come to your mind with your non-dominant hand as you want. I have some lists where I have a question at the top, like a theme, and then I just keep writing with my non-dominant hand until I can't come up with anything anymore. And you can ask any question. Another great question to ask yourself is things about anger, because often we don't allow ourselves to feel our anger about a situation, and that's a powerful one to let out as children or as teenagers. There's a huge pattern here for most of us that we can have anger for, that's the time where we're developing our own sense of individuality. There's pressure there that doesn't let us figure out who we really are, and there's a lot of anger that can get buried for that. So great question to ask there. Talking to your teenage self even with your writing, you can say, okay, teenage self, I know you're angry. That's okay. I want to hear more about it. I am angry because. And just write out why you're angry. Let the words express your anger. It is amazingly healing. All right, so that's enough for today. I hope that supported you and that visual demonstration gave you an idea of what you can actually do with it. And I hope you have some cool ideas running of how you can do this for you. So please answer in the comments and tell me if you've had any great experience with this and if any of you have done this before. And please let me know how this supported you and any ahas you had today. And let me know. I would love to read them. I'm excited to see your comments and excited to see how this supported you. So please remember, this is one of the tool videos expanded upon the list I gave before in my other videos. So please click the I in the corner for my info card and you'll see all my links to all my connected videos. They're also down below in the copy. If you like this video, please like and share with your friends, and remember to subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when my next videos are ready, and I post every week. Thank you again so much for giving a little bit of your time to me, and I hope that served you well, and I will see you next time.